Alright guys, it is July 14th. I'm sweating because it's hot today, like 90 degrees in New York City. So, I was really planning to work. You know, I even scheduled it up, but I guess that won't happen. Wow, I'm looking weird. It's funny, because I was watching Dexter, like one episode and I ate before it came out. Pretty good show. Shout out to Dexter. So, as I was watching that, he's like a born killer, and he's like going through these blood jobs and all that. And nobody knows that he's a killer, but like that's why he's so good at it. So, yeah, my heart was beating because I knew I had to go to work. Schedule myself. Time is ticking. So, but it was beating so weird, like pumping a lot of blood, like heavy pressure blood. And as I was riding towards here, hold up, train coming. As I was passing, like I sort of changed my mind, like entering self-doubt about certain things, good things, for a good cause. So instead of working, I think I'm gonna just go look for her all through downtown. I got a few good hours before she gets out of work. I think she comes out like at 10, 11. Let's see if I find her. Once I find her, I guess I'll write some letters by letter. And yeah, see what happens from there. Even though I saw it already in my mind. So I was looking through Crash Course. Absurdity means to look for answers in an answerless world. Something like that. Which is pretty fucked up, if you want to see it like that. But what if it's the opposite, full of answers, a world full of answers. And there's also another word called Nephilism, something like that. And that word means, I think it's a sense or whatever. It means the ultimate meaning of meaningless in life. Like life has no meaning, which goes back to what's the meaning you want to put on it, the value of it. Either way. And this guy, it's called Crash Course. Shout out to that. I guess it's sponsored by PBS and Squarespace, something like that. That helps you do websites, build your own website without techie brain. Without the techie brain, that helps you. It's really easy. Click and drag, copy and paste. So he was like, I guess all existence has an essence first, and from there exists, or you exist first and then make the essence of what is it. Pretty good example. He was talking about knives. He put two knives to compare. One knife had a wooden handle and the other had a steel handle. Two different knives, and they both had a blade, the sharp thing that cuts. Now he was saying, if you take off that property, the blade, you're left with a wooden handle and a steel handle, and it's not a knife no more. So the blade is the essence of that existence. So he was getting to I guess it's the same as people. We're like shells. That's how I understood it. Like we're like shells. Whether we exist or not, we're shells. Now whatever we do defines who we are. And how much we want to value that is up to us. he also put an example of this guy, some guy, just like back in the time, like during war times, and like when technology wasn't like that. There was this war going on, and the guy had a grandmother, and he was the only family member able to support her, give her food. She was really old, she couldn't do things by herself. But there was also this great war going on for a greater good, I guess. But violence never solves anything. So he wanted to be a contribution to that. Even though he thought like, oh, he's just one person, he'll be one of millions. So he wouldn't like make a change for himself, but like him being there will add to the change for the greater good, the greater purpose. So he thought of two ways. Like if he goes to war, he will be one in a million, helping to make a change. He matters in that way. But if he stayed at home and helped his grandmother, he'll put that much. I guess you could put that value and like meaning. He'll stay at home, helping his grandmother, and make a change in her life. Value her life. And ultimately, like, no one could help him, like, pick an answer, or no one could, like, advise him, because it was his choice, whatever he had to do. And with that came morality, questions to, he was questioning himself, what matters the most, and they both matter, but, it's two things, you gotta pick one. So this is why I will give it a try. Let's go find her, because I just want to, I want so bad that it's like a need. It is a need. That's my theory. Wants and needs is the same thing. How much you need it, how much you want it, So I'm gonna go downtown. I downloaded this GPS, track my bike, so I don't lose track of where I've been already. Should be fun. I didn't go yesterday because I wasn't really sure if she was called into work. But now I feel like she's at work today. Go feel those vibes pulling me like magnets. So your heart is a magnet, your mind is a magnet. It's all both one big magnet. What's pulling you towards whatever it is, listen to that magnetic force. What's your calling? Nature calls. You're part of nature. And it's certainly not suicide. Oh, there was this funny thing, because sometimes I feel like that. Like depressive. But that's because I get too into my head, I need to get the F out of my head sometimes. So, the meaning of life, I guess it was something like that, is whatever prevents from killing yourself, So what is preventing you from killing yourself? That's keeping you alive. So the more you do it, the more alive you are, the more life. Know what I mean? Makes you feel good. I was reading some Humans from New York on Instagram. Pretty good guy, like whatever he's doing, phenomenal stuff. Going around New York City, just interviewing people. I don't even know if he has a day job, but maybe that is his day job. Wow, that's incredible. Chit-chatting. That was part of my art stuff. I like chit-chatting with people, meeting new people, just saying hello. Talking about whatever. life, basically. Their own journeys, my journey. Who doesn't like talking about themselves? Which is why I'm also doing these videos. Because you get to reflect. We're just basically little mirrors. Water and light. Everything's water, everything's light. That's another piece I had in mind. Like Latinos or whatever, we call our loved ones sometimes mi cielo, which means my sky. So, and my name is Omar. Mar in Spanish is ocean, mar, the ocean. Well, this is another insider I had with another friend. His name is Omar too, and he'll say, "Oh, I'm you," and I'm like, he's right, even though he doesn't know, or maybe he does know him. It's just an insider joke. It's like, "Oh, I am you," same name. Omar C. Shout out to Omar C. I was Omar A. That's my mom's last name, but now it's R, my father's last name. So he would say like, "Oh, Omar, oh, ocean." And you see the ocean and you see the sky and the ocean. The sky maybe reflecting the ocean, because it's just water droplets on top rather than clouds, and the ocean is reflecting the sky. That's why I like sunsets and sunrises. They're like the little ball is just in the middle of both worlds. So one of the artworks was Húndete en mi mar, mi cielo. Calma mi cielo. That's what it's basically saying, like drown in me. No, it's not drown in me. Húndete en mí would be drown in me. Drown into my ocean, my sky. It's like taunting the sky to unite with me, to drown inside me, to feel my pressure, to be me too. It's just like when I would be tripping on LSD. Pretty amazing stuff. Amazing. It's how I got to find out a lot of things, feeling. It's like a little conversation with life, with God.